You still hanging with me? Great. This is still the Realitys Temple on earth. I am still the mighty, mighty, mighty Angelsnupnup7. Your brother and hopefully your friend, Taalik Ibn'rad. Now, there are two celebrity sisters that I've grown to like, and it doesn't make any difference about the mindset. Now, I might view them as perhaps having a dark European Aunt Ruckus type mentality or whatever, and I'm pretty sure they would probably view me as some Malcolm X wannabe, and I'm not their cup of tea. But I would hope that they would still give me credit for whatever I am, as I give them credit for still being the intelligent women they are. I have always liked Oprah Winfrey, even from the beginning, even though they said she was bashing men and all like that. I like Oprah because I didn't even notice that Oprah was supposed to be fat. You know, I just liked Oprah. And I just liked her because she was a beautiful woman to me, and she was intelligent and she can talk. And I like Oprah. Now, as far as our political views or how we view the world, that's up in the air. I don't know. You know, based on a video, she might watch one of my videos and say, oh no, I wouldn't want nothing to do with that guy. And that's all well and good. I also liked and still like Tyra Banks. Well, I mean, yeah, bro, I liked her in a little swimsuit, but I like Tyra Banks because the swimsuit. Yeah, okay, well, okay, you got me. But I like Tyra because she's an intelligent person. She's just like Oprah. She can talk. I just like intelligent women. And I've liked Tyra ever since the 90s. And since she started America's Next Top Model, I began to learn a little bit about the modeling industry. And what is mind-boggling to me, and I really don't know the history of modeling and all this type of things, and I would like to direct this video to black women and really women in general. I wonder, how long have gay men been in the modeling industry? How long have gay men been in the forefront of fashion for women? On America's Next Top Model, Tyra has a man to show women how to walk the runway. This man gets paid a lot of money to show women how to walk. So you mean to tell me that a woman just naturally don't know how to walk? You are so out of your nature, woman, that a man who think he's a woman has to teach you how to walk. Oh, Lord. Goodness gracious. What has happened to the female? What has happened to the woman? No matter what these gay men do, I don't care how many sex changes they have, how much lipstick they wear, these are men. And since they are men, they have testosterone, not estrogen. They think they know what a woman is supposed to be. How can you allow men to dress you or give you advice on what a woman wants? These unnaturally made men. So when you look at the fashion created by these men who think they are women, trying to figure out, but they can't never be women. So when they dress you, black woman, when they dress you, women in general, all of y'all ladies and women and girls, when these gay people, these gay men dress you, they don't dress you in accord to who you are as a woman. They base their dress on the physical lust of the so-called heterosexual men who just so happen they exploit you. And they dress you like a slave on the block. Oh, yes they do. I was just watching a documentary about slavery and how they got the slaves ready to go on auction. And they would take this grease and these ointments and they would grease the slave up to get the slave, and some of these ointments and grease cover up the scars and make the slave as beautiful to the eye as possible. And when you look at Miss America, Miss Universe, and all these shows where men exploit women, putting you on sale on the auction block like meat, don't you see these women covering themselves up with these ointments and makeups and cover the scars, and they place the women in these Sports Illustrated and all these other magazines feeding the lust of these pitiful ass men to put you out as a piece of meat, to make you as beautiful and pleasing to the eye as possible, because you really are a slave on the block being sold to these men. So when these gay men who really don't know what it is to be a woman, they dress you, and their fashions is based on trying to please these ignorant, foolish men who dare treat the woman who is their only connection to the universe like trash. And they dress you trashy. Take a dress and cut your dress all up and show these men who never had a breast fed on a plastic bottle. They going crazy over your breasts, going crazy over your physical flesh, and they check you out like the slave masters did the slaves, except they don't really get to touch you like that. Because you know, the slave master, those who wanted to buy slaves, actually grabbed the slave's mouth and, oh, let me see your teeth. And they grabbed the man's genitals and your vagina when we were slaves. And so I want to be Miss America. So you take your naked butt on a stage and the men looking all up in your crotch, all in your backside, all down your breasts, lusting. I don't think that slave ain't good enough. Send out the next one. And here the feminist groups and all these women's rights groups, you don't hear their voices against this continued exploitation of the female. You need to design your own clothes. Don't you know at one time, for women, there was two kinds of clothes, so these men would know who is who. There was a style for the decent class woman, the woman who waited for marriage and all this kind of Christian type stuff. There was clothes for her. You did not see her breasts and boobs and everything hanging out. That was for the style of the whore, the style of the prostitute. When you went to see them, they need the whore and the prostitute. They need to show you what they have to offer. So they have to dress in a way not to be totally naked in public, but show you, look what I got. Look what you can buy. But now religion is losing and has lost its grip on the people. So people don't have shame anymore. They've lost their morality. Woman, you lost your morality. You've lost your sense of value. You sell yourself out so cheap. So now you dress cheap. You claim to be decent in the mind, but you dress like the prostitute. You dress like the whore. I'm clean and I'm decent, but you on the stage with a two-piece bikini, with some of your tampons showing through your we can see. Oh, come on now. We see all this. And these perverts, when you come out on the stage, you're already naked, but you have these perverts that's taking the camera, getting real close shots at your private parts. You can go on the internet and you have these women like Beyonce and Rihanna and even Janet Jackson that dress in all these old tight, skimpy, hoish clothes. And go on the internet, you'll see where these perverts take the camera and just take pictures of their breasts, their backside and vaginas. And you can see part of their vaginas and stuff. It's brother, how do you know all that? Woo! You know, there's a thin line between knowing something and lusting and obsessed with this filth, because that's what it is. It's filth. And if it was up to me, you wouldn't see nothing. I am not saying that women should go around dressed like a garbage bag. Oh, Lord knows I don't want that. I want to see your real beauty. We already know, especially this black woman. And there's beauty in all women, believe it. And I like to see all women. I like to see you happy, but not gay. There's more to your beauty than your backside and your breasts and your vagina and your hips and your leg. Physical flesh, that's temporary. Because once this begin to fade away, nobody ain't interested in you no more. But if we can get to focus on your mind, that's where it's at. And if your mind gets straight, then your hands will create the clothes that reflect a beautiful mind, and you'll dress yourself that way. I have seen so many women wearing these beautiful clothes and outfits and headpieces, and oh man. But these doggish men, they won't pay attention to that. But see, you don't need nobody. You don't need men around you like that. You need men that appreciate your mind, and you need yourself to come into your right state of mind and address appropriately to what is in your mind. So chances are, if you see these women dressed like a whore, a prostitute, you know what I'm saying, the B word, and a slut, that's what's going on in the mind. And I don't want to see none of you, no woman like that, because all of you are precious. You are that connection. You are the closest that we can get to that where we came from. You are a symbol and a sign of this universe. And you need to put more value on yourself than what you show. And then if you do that, the type of men that you attract will be much greater. You might have to wait a long time, but you'll get one that's good to you because you've been good to yourself. Thank you for listening. Let's talk about it. Thank you for listening. This is your brother Taalik, Ibn'rad. To all of you women, mwah! This was and is, whew, the Realities Temple on earth.